Be live, and it's
All right, let's
live.
rock and roll.
And let me make sure. Boom, and we're on, and we're live right now. Okay, all right.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
This
this
is
hey hey this is the game room. Is it episode 3?
Episode 3.
Episode 3. We doing back to backs. We got the legendary. Now he said he wanted to do his own introduction, so
oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna let him do his own introduction. He's the
okay, cool, cool,
Hey,
cool. I
can I do
appreciate
your
it.
introduction, or do you want to do your own? Cause I can
Hey,
do
this
it.
is your show. I'm
Oh,
just a guest. I'm
okay.
just
Hey,
wiping my
so
feet on
so
the
this
rug.
is the man, the legend, the person that the reason why Crucial Williams actually do music. Crucial Williams is actually broadcasting a fucking live fucking webcast right now on crucialwilliams.com. The reason the person that put the seed in his head to do that, he being me and the person being Groat Man, want to give a warm welcome to Mitchell Callan, A1A reporter, Groat Man TV, to the game room.
Hey, you know what? Th- that was pretty good. that was pretty good. Well, hey, it's a pleasure to be on the game room. Sorry about that. Since episode 3, uh,
Mm-hmm.
like the host said, and
Yeah.
I'm going to break out my introduction.
Yeah.
This is the way I want to break it out. I am Mitchell Kellen. I am a broadcast journalist. I study in earth science. Climatology is my focus. And you can catch me every Saturday night on 95.1 KBCM Radio, the voice of Valley College. Now, here in the game room, I'm glad you called because I got some stuff to get off my chest
Whoa.
about the politician race, about the candidate, about the new president
Yeah.
Donald Trump. So,
The Donald.
what are your feelings about Donald Trump?
Well, and those who tuned in to episode 2 will know my struggles with as far as the voting rights and my whole thing about being actually personally purged
The
from the voting
Purge.
rolls.
Brought to you by the United States of America.
I got purged from the voting rolls, and I got a letter from the
Wait. You talking about Purge like the movie or?
no, like the movie. Like I got purged from the voting rolls, and my vote did not count eventually. But those who tuned in to episode 2 know that I've actually tried to attempt to vote 3 times, and then eventually, about 20 days after the election, I got a letter from the election committee in Dallas that my vote didn't count. So, um,
Ah,
I dropped that on you because that's the truth, and that's how the game room goes. But that's what happened to me. That's what happened in episode 2, and that was, it was very disheartening, and it was kind of like, hey, I got purged from the fucking roles. I'm like, wow. But as far as Donald Trump, you know, I like to take the position that I am nor a Democrat or a Republican, but it depends on the situation that I am in. That determines if my vote at that time or my position at that time. So, um, let's
so
get it going.
what do you want to ask me about Trump?
Uh, oh well, Trump.
Anything?
Hey, I know your big thing because I know Mitchell Callan. I
Yeah.
used to call him 316, but
Yeah, okay.
hey,
That's old right there. That's old right there. we go back.
but I know you had I know you sent me a message earlier today about Vince McMahon's wife, right? Being
oh
part
yeah,
of.
Linda McMahon.
Yeah, enlighten me on that because you informed me on that information. I hope it's all accurate. I don't want you to be a Peter Costa. Me and you
No,
know
no, no,
about
no.
this.
All my stuff. I got sources to back it up, CNN and all that kind of stuff. So he appointed her to run the small businesses
Yeah.
department, in the office.
Wow.
So that's what that started her job basically. Well, they're really good friends, Vince McMahon, that is, and Donald Trump. So that's the reason why he appointed Vince's wife to run the small businesses. They've been, as you recall, in one of the WrestleManias, they had a hair versus hair match, something like that. So they're like really good friends. And she ran for governor in Connecticut, but her opponent kept bringing up the steroid scandal in the 1990s. So, her campaign plummeted after that scandal was re-released.
I remember her running for office at one point in time, and she didn't win.
Yeah. So what she did, she's smart. For the past several years, she distinguished herself from the WWE, and she's no longer a part of that. So the past 5 years, she's just been focusing on politics.
Yeah. Do you feel that she's a good fit for that position in small business? What is the actual?
Well, I really don't know her background besides running the WWE. You can't run the country like the WWE if you smell what I'm cooking.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't know what other business she had. But I do know her son Shane. He left the company 10 years ago, and he opened a lot of small businesses in China. I don't know if she had some kind of influence in that. So
in China,
he might be. He got a lot of businesses, small businesses over in China. So that's why he left the company 10 years ago. So basically like that. Other than that, as far as my feelings and what I've observed, I'm what you call a Benedict Arnold voter. Because honestly, I'm super liberal, right? And I'm a Bernie Sanders guy.
Yeah.
I just mess with Sanders because he talks about black issues, education, and all the stuff I like. He talk that talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like the Dolomite of old white men. He talk that talk. So when he didn't be the nominee for the Democrat Party, I was all like, I'm gonna just roll with Hillary because I know she's gonna probably let him be the running mate or something like that. And as the campaign went on, I kind of did my Benedict Arnold thing. I was like, this girl is not saying anything. I'm just gonna go with the other dude. So I'm gonna go with my boy from The Apprentice. And so from that point on, I switched over. Wow. But let me tell you why.
Why?
I can tell you why.
Why did you switch over?
Because he said the ISIS, they want to invade our country and attack it. So I am going to ban all Muslims from entering our country. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a plan, right? Oh. Then in the debate, they said, Hillary, what are your thoughts on ISIS? Well, I'm going to do something about that situation. So I was like, okay, she don't have a straight answer. I don't. And you know what? As time went on, I realized she's the Jim Carrey theory. And this is what a lot of white women felt about. She's the Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, because the comic, she's the Jim Carrey film. And what I mean by that, first of all, she dressed like The Mask, the movie The Mask. Ain't no woman gonna vote for a chick who's dressed like The Mask.
Oh shit! This nigga said she dressed like The Mask, dog.
And secondly, he had a movie called Ace Ventura, and she is a loser, the her. She's a loser. She got big old She's a loser. So and that's what Donald Trump, he says, hey, middle America, all your jobs are being taken because this particular race is over here hopping the borders. I'm going to build a wall. Hillary, what are you going to do about the wall? I don't know. I'm going to do something about that situation. She's not being a real, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I had to convert over to the Trump Towers.
Wow.
Hey. And it's lovely here. I'm lying down and I'm eating Cheetos in the Trump Towers. Wow. I got a handful of ooh, like my boy D.
So you wanted the black guys for Trump, right?
No, I converted over. I told you I did the Benedict Arnold. I was with her.
So what if I told you now? I got a barber, right? And I'm probably gonna have him on this podcast soon. But I got a barber, and I was getting my hair cut. It was when your brother Killer D, we just did episode 2 with, was with me.
I don't think I have any brothers named Killer D or whatever you
Okay,
just.
well, whatever. But anyway,
I got a brother named Mikey and
yeah,
Doug.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
about no
yeah, yeah.
Killer
That
D.
guy, that guy, that guy, that guy,
It
that guy.
sound like I'm a porn star and he's a porn star. I had Killer D on here.
Woo!
I had some Killer
Oh
D on
shit!
here.
Oh
Ooh, girl, you stop out, drop out the Killer D.
shit! Oh shit!
I'm kidding,
But hey,
man.
but I was at the barber shop, man, and
Man,
the damn barber was talking about, man. We was talking about politics or something came up, and he said he got a dude that he knew, and he was a Republican, and he had he didn't walk around, but he rode around with a van or SUV that was wrapped in. It had Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and somebody else that was black. And it was like blacks for Republicans. And
with Herman Cain or the doctor
no, no,
guy?
no, no. It wasn't Herman McCain. It was historically black people, not
Oh,
that
okay,
are
okay,
still
okay,
living.
okay.
But he had this on this West County. It was like black people for Republicans. These people that was in the past that were Republicans. For those who know, Abraham Lincoln set had the big legislation in Congress or whatever that was passed to let the slaves free, is supposedly to on the press or whatever you want to call it, whatever lingo that you want to call it. But he was a Republican at that time, and a lot of people around that time, up to that time, were Republicans that were black. But I say that to say this because we were talking about some shit, and he was saying that the Republican Party wants to reach out to black males. And the way that they were wanted to do it, and they had the dude that he was talking about that had his shit wrapped in a damn SUV with the Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass, and it was somebody else that was like Republican black people. He brought the barbershop dude to a meeting, a roundtable meeting, like some Illuminati shit, right? There's some shit that y'all ain't heard of. Alec Walla hadn't heard of this shit. Groat Man hadn't heard this shit, this story that I'm telling you right now. But I saved it. You know what I'm saying? I had to save shit so I can make my shit good. But what happened is they took this fool, and I'm gonna have him on the show soon so he can explain it exactly how it happened. But they took this fool to a round table meeting and had like some big wig Republican white dudes, and it was like, we don't know how to reach the black people. You know, we really don't know how to reach them. And the black dude that had his shit wrapped up in the Harriet Tubman shit, he was like, "Oh, we can reach him through, uh, setting up posts in the barbershops and educating them on what Republicans are and what Republicans is, and we
Or
can
he's trying to
pay."
draw a black audience
Yeah,
to come
and
listen
and,
to him.
and then the kicker on this shit is the dude that I know, my barber. He didn't know that he was putting them on the plate for the white man.
Ah,
He didn't know he was putting them on the plate for the white man, to put his barbershop as the first one, and they was gonna pay him because they had millions of dollars to invest in this operation to outreach to the black male, and inform them about the Republican Party. Which I
that's
told,
what I pretty much did that for a year at
yeah,
CBS.
mm,
When I was in the PR department community, they dropped me off and dangled me in the black community to get some eyeballs for our news stations to tune in our news segments and stuff.
yeah,
So it depends what kind of black audience he's trying to target, like the college audience or just the average Joe. Because all you have to do is just say everyone get a loose cool and a shot of E&J, and you'll get a lot of people to come into the church and listen to them.
but the part about it is like I told him straight up. You know what I'm saying? I told him, he was like, what you think about that? And I was like, hey, we live in a capitalist world. We just covered in Grow Man, you missed it. We covered socialism and capitalism on the last episode, and
Too bad we didn't cover Richard Spencer.
okay.
And that cigarette and E&J thing, that was a joke, people. Just letting y'all know. I was just kidding. I don't want nobody to take me serious on that literal
Hey,
joke.
but the whole socialism and capitalism thing in America is we built off of capitalism. We capitalize on what we can profit off of and better suit ourselves. That's the American dream. If you can capitalize on somebody wants and needs and make profit off of it, that's what it's about within the parameters of the law. So you know when I thought about the whole situation and everything, I told the barber, I was like, hey man, real talk. I was like, shit, if they got you at the round table meeting with the lead white dudes in the Republican Party in this chapter or county or whatever the fuck it is, hey, ride that shit out. Even if you don't believe, you need to infiltrate what they're talking about, what they're thinking about, what they're trying to do. And then if they're not trying to really do anything negative and they just really want to do something business wise, hey, take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever people think about it is whatever they think about it. And that's, and some people may not like that about me. You know what I'm saying? I am a capitalist. I like to capitalize off of the situations.
You'd be an idiot not to.
That's the American dream. If you don't like it, well, fuck you. You know.
Well,
That's just-
okay.
I,
At first, I just thought it was Tommy Lauren, but I'm starting to think it's a Texas thing. Is that just a Dallas, Texas mentality?
no. Hey, because it's some things that you're Democrat about, and some things that Hey, but the part about it is hey, if I don't want to go that route. Go man, because you trying to bring that out of me. You trying to bring that out of me right now. You trying to bring that out of me right now in this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, well, we can talk about something else. I just wanted to tell people
hey,
the reason why.
Hey, this is a webcast, and we like to get natural feelings on certain things. But hey, the Tory Lauren thing. Hey, hey, the part about her. The whole Black Lives comparing them to the Ku Klux Klan, I don't dig that. Now, I did check out a CNN special with a black dude. The black dude, I'm not gonna say his name because I can't pronounce it right, and I don't know what it is. But he went to meet Ku Klux Klan members.
I remember that one.
You
The guy
know what
with
I'm
the
talking
beard and stuff. Yeah.
It wasn't that far long ago, but he
Yeah,
still got
yeah.
the show
He did a
going on right
special
now.
on it. I think he did like maybe 3-4 episodes.
Yeah. Hey, but he went to Arkansas and Kentucky and he met with the KKK. It's like the New Age KKK. So they don't hang your ass on site. They don't hang niggas on site.
You're talking about the comedian, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He do stand up.
Kamal Bell.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Kamal Bell. And he did the CNN special and he did with the KKK and he went to Arkansas and Kentucky and he actually met with the KKK.
For those that don't know, if you're looking for information on that, if you want to actually see the videos behind it, not only is it on CNN, it's also on YouTube and on NPR. NPR is free, YouTube is free, so no reason why you shouldn't be watching that shit. Go look at it.
Yeah. Hey, and the part about it is he actually went to he went to the first dude in Arkansas, and when he pulled up, they met on a dirt road, right? And they met on a dirt road, and he was in his car, and he was like, the KKK dude was gonna flash the lights twice, like it was some CIA or some goddamn other type shit. And he flashed the light twice, and then dude, he knew it was him, and then he followed him into where they was having a KKK meeting, and he met like the Grand Wizard and all that shit. But it's a new KKK because the old KKK, when they seen a nigger, and when I say nigger, I mean a black male. Coming to
America?
Yeah, no, coming to a Klan meeting, it was like a hanging. It was all good. Like kind of like a black person that like you had a fish fry or something, and you bring the hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas, the hot sauce.
It wasn't even like that. Not the one I saw. I think I saw it was called like the Shades of America or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what it was.
And
And that was what. Hey, but the part about it is
he was with
like I said,
he was,
this
he was
is
with the
new.
Imperial
This is
Wizard.
new.
He was with
This
the
is new.
Imperial Wizard, and the dude was just taking him around, and
Hey,
he was
this is
just
new. This is a new clan. That's 2016 clan.
Oh.
Like the 1968 clan would have like hung the nigga like, oh, you nigga, you done fucked up, nigga. Hey, if a black man came into a clan meeting dog in 1968, like nigga, you done fucked up. We hanging a nigga tonight. We hanging a nigga tonight, a nigga right here in our presence. It's like when you got a freak bitch and you want to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Like a freak bitch is here, we finna fuck tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Hey.
You know, every time I think about one of those rallies and meetings they have, I always think about the Chappelle episode where he removed his hood and all the white people's head exploded.
Hey, did you see the Chappelle on Saturday Night Live?
That was hilarious.
How many people want to see Chappelle come back to motherfucking TV?
He's been touring in Detroit and New York.
Chappelle on Saturday Night Live just opened everybody's ideas to like, damn, like this is what you've been missing. Like this dude could have been like, I'm like, he coming back at the right time though. Hey, cause it was kind of like you think about it, like he went away, like I was a black president. I'm not finna shit on America right now.
He couldn't. He was blackballed. Him and Monique got blackballed out of Hollywood. So you know he stepped out on that show, and she was like being ridiculous with her salary wages in Hollywood. So both of those niggas had to go. Yeah. Hollywood wasn't taken out. That was the word on the that's the word on the streets out here. Wow. So, but they letting both of them come back now.
Wow. But the part about it, they said that you can't have a nigga in the White House and then y'all be talking shit too. That's basically what I think it is, I guess. Hey, but when you think about
all he did was get a bunch of black teens killed since he's been in office.
You talking about Obama?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't think he got him killed now. Hey, now
yes,
some of that shit.
It wasn't going down when Bush was in office.
Hey, it wasn't going down when Bush was in office, but the part about it was some other shit was going down when Bush was in office. Hey, you know,
it was one of these things where he said he came his first run in 2008. He came like the chosen one, and he made all these promises, and people really believed in him like he was a prophet, and more white people voted for him than any other race, and after a couple of years, it was like, oh, he's not going to return the troops. He's not going to raise the minimum wage. He started not doing the stuff he said he was going to do. And they said, you know what? Fuck this. Trayvon, pow. Bail, pow. Choke a nigga out, selling cigarettes, pow. The Freddie dude, let's break his back. So it just kept going on.
Wait.
And that's because of that guy.
Oh wow!
You want to sit here and say that the man that you just voted for isn't sparking the same shit? You telling me that Donald Trump, the reaction to Donald Trump isn't going to be the same type of shit, or the same type of stuff in the sense of
here's the thing.
Wait. In the sense of you telling me that the stuff that's happening at the rallies where folks is getting hemmed up for for looking different?
No, they wasn't getting hemmed up. They were causing diffusion.
Wow.
Wow,
bro, man. Wow.
No, they weren't causing diffusion.
I don't think
so. The way to handle confusion is to hem somebody up, right? Wow. That's the way to handle confusion. The way to handle free speech. The way to handle free speech.
There were like
society is to hem a dude up. That's not right.
No, I'm talking about at the Trump convention. There were a lot of young Hillary supporters there.
Wow.
And they were causing confusion. And them folks, it's like Trump, like you guys are Hillary supporters, right? And you guys are like a little bit compassionate.
Whoa! Hey, did you just call me a Hillary supporter?
You just lumped. You just
You just
lump
said
No,
that
no,
I
no.
was a
I
Hillary
said like
supporter.
Hillary supporters are like a little
I
bit
never,
compassionate,
I never.
but
I want
but
to tell you
Trump,
this. Hold on, for the record, I want to tell you this. I never said that I was a Hillary supporter, but I told you about my voter
also.
suppression. I told you about what I did to exercise my right as a taxpaying citizen. I told you about that, but I never told you who I voted for. Now I
but check
did
this out.
say, that I watched The Apprentice. You know,
Okay,
I told you I watched The Apprentice. I know who Donald Trump is. I'm not unfamiliar with this individual. You know,
but check this out.
and it wasn't unfavorable when I supported this individual. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that out there. You know, but at the same token, at the same thing, he may have benefited from some shit that he didn't even want to have nothing to do with it. You know, the Republican Party, as far as on what I have encountered as far as voter suppression, you know, it may not have nothing to do with Donald Trump as far as on how he ran his campaign and how he became president elect. You know, but at the same time, I want everybody to be aware that you have to pay attention not only to the presidential election but to the local elections as well.
I hear you. The reason why people are compassionate, Trump followers are compassionate about Donald Trump, is because he is. I'm a big pro wrestling fan. He
Yeah.
is the Stone Cold Steve Austin of politics. You
No,
can unexpect the unexpected.
no,
He'll be
Hey,
left in the Royal Rumble with
he's a
four
Twitter guy.
Republicans.
He's a
no.
Twitter guy. He's a Twitter
Stone
guy.
Cold.
And his vice president,
Nah, bro.
this is the shit that I was like, I'm gonna save. I was like, I'm gonna save this shit. And Mr. Callen, A18 reporter, hey, you can come with it. What you want to come with it? But I'm finna bring it to you. You know, Mike Pence, the vice president elect, which is Donald Trump's right hand man. He set that shit, the whole carrier deal up that everybody's hoorahing about. They're talking about 1,100 jobs that's in Indiana that they're saving when it's really 800 jobs. But
Not to mention the extra 2,000 they still gonna end up getting rid of.
yeah, exactly. But Pence, he's the part of the conversion. He can convert gay man to straight. That's what he say. And the whole part about this, and I'm gonna bring you into a paradigm, Mr. Catlin, as far as on this Mike Pence guy. Mike Pence convert. He say he convert you from gay to straight. This is very familiar. When I think about conversion, I think about black people. I think about slavery. I think about religion. I think about how religion was placed on black people to entrap them and actually infuse and convert them from the religion that they actually believed in before reaching American soil. So when he say conversion, he can convert a gay person to straight. He can convert a black person to white. He can convert man to woman or whatever the fuck he don't like. You know, that whole concept of conversion is a white supremacist conversion. And on top of that, we know Mike Pence, governor of Indiana. Mitchell Catlin,
Yeah.
you still here?
Well, he
No.
really
I
he
got a question.
really
I'm finna be quiet in a minute. I'm finna be quiet. I'm gonna
go
let you.
for it.
I'm gonna let you. AK your rebuttal to whatever I'm saying. But Mike Pence, Indiana, right? He's
Yeah.
the governor of Indiana. The Reggie Miller. You know who Reggie Miller is, right?
Yeah, he got his house burned down in Indiana.
Exactly. Hey,
Yeah.
and he got his house burned down in Indiana. He beat the Knicks. He actually made it to a NBA championship with Larry Bird, which was
Controversial at best, but
the
Hey, Bob.
Indiana guy. He was the white. He was the white hope for most people. He played for the Celtics. The Boston Celtics was the Fighting Irish, which was the white people, the immigrants that white people like. You know, Italians, Irish, um, what Armenians. They like those white people or people that immigrate. Mexicans, Cubans, and Colombians, they don't too much. And Africans, you know that? You know, the Kens, they don't pretty much like those guys too much. But I'm putting that out there, you know, that, you know, Indiana, known for racism, burned down Reggie Miller House, you know, the only guy that went into New York with the people from Indiana will probably call it Yankees. How many points? I know it was a game in the '90s that he actually um, pretty much scored about 7 or 5 or 7 threes or a lot of threes in like less than 10 seconds and won a game.
Yeah, against the New York Knicks when he kept
Exactly.
pushing
Against the
all the guards
Yankees.
and stuff.
Hey, New York. Who are in New York? They're Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yeah.
That's what they call them, right?
Yankee.
Yeah, but like from my understanding from watching the interviews that Pence been doing, he says he was a Democrat all his life, and once he married his wife, he became a conservative. He said he voted for like
does he
he
look
voted
like a
for
white
Jimmy
guy?
Carter and all this kind of stuff.
Jimmy
dog.
Carter was not the guy to say. And
He
Jimmy
got
Carter,
hired in the '90s to be a conservative radio host.
nah.
So that he did that for like 5 years and stuff. So
Hey,
he's going to be the brains behind
so
these
you
next two terms.
go, man. Are you a Mike Pence fan? I just want to know.
What's up?
Are you a Mike Pence fan?
I don't really know too much. I'm still watching interviews on him and trying to figure him out. And I know how they
What do you
twist the
feel? What do
story
you
and
feel
stuff.
about the? I gotta come at you. You know.
Yeah,
I gotta
go for it.
Hey, what do you feel about his conversion concept? Like he can convert.
That I don't. I got to read more up on it. I really don't know about that.
He said he can convert. He said he can convert
I
a
gotta-
gay man to straight. Can you
when did he say that?
convert? How do you convert a gay man to straight?
Hey, they do it down in Texas. That's the reason that guy came out with the song "Take Me to Church."
Hey, you just got down. Hey, real talk, and this is gonna be. Yeah, I got lighting and all this other shit, but you just made me spit, and I got shit on my Gucci shades. I am not a Republican, but
All I know is Gucci.
yeah.
Let me ask your radio partner a question.
Okay.
Does your co-host partner on his Gucci shades, does he got his name written in nail polish like Soulja Boy on his glass?
Wow. And my Gucci shades. Hey, just
I'm kidding.
We're gonna say that.
Hey, my Gucci shades.
Oh.
Hey, I'm
Soulja
cleaning
Boy.
them. I'm cleaning them on air. And this is gonna be episode 3. This is gonna be
on
episode
wax.
3. And this is probably gonna be a delayed episode, but I'm cleaning my Gucci shades, and there are Gucci shades.
Okay.
And I am a rapper. Well, I'm not a rapper. I'm an executive producer. But
okay.
but the part about it is, you know, when I was getting my Gucci shades, like before I got my Gucci shades, I met Erica Badu. That was on the podcast before this one.
You met her?
Yeah, I met Erica Badu.
She probably asked you for a cigarette and $2.
No.
Damn.
Wow. Hey, my wife was super excited to meet Erica Badu. Me personally, I'm not gonna talk about this, but I don't think my wife watches my podcast. But if she does, she probably gonna give me shit about this. I have a little bit.
I just gotta grow. You know
I got a little bit of crush on Erica Badu because every rapper that she touches, they're like
Blossom,
legendary.
Like
Like Andre 3000, Common. What was it? Was it Jay Dilla? And it was somebody else too, right? Like whoever fuck was, I was like Erica Badu. I was like Miss Badu. Hey, my Mitch. I was like Miss Badu. My wife wants a picture with you, and she told my wife, she was like, it's all your fault. Cause she was trying to handle some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's all your fault. She probably knew I was Crucial Williams. I'm just shooting my own horn. She probably knew I was Crucial. Hey,
I heard she asked you for 2 quarters to call Tyrone.
No, sure. Hey. It was back in the day. It was back in the day. I was telling everybody to do it. Like right now, I'm straight, bitch. I'm like, I could fuck with you. I could actually run with you. But I'm doing my family man thing, and I'm trying to fuck with you. You like 45. I'm like, you got like 10, 11 years on me. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with older bitches too. But
you tried to shoot your shot at Badu?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Don't put that on the media. Don't put that out there. And no, I did not try to shoot my shot at Eric Badu. And no, I did not. Nigga, shit. No, I did not. No, I did not try to shoot my shot at Erica Badu. But
I heard she walked up to you, gave you her number, and said on and on and on.
hey.
No, I'm kidding.
Brittany said one of the people that she worked with said that they asked for her Wi-Fi password because that's the song she got going on. Wi-Fi and shit, But hey, Groat Man, album 3. Hey, this is Crucial Williams. You know Crucial Williams. You know Crucial Williams from the conception of Crucial Williams. Crucial Williams is coming out with Smoking Fly Volume 3 very soon. I don't have a release date, but I'm bossed up, so I make my own release dates. I do my own everything. So, with the help of Alec Wilder and, the other people that I got on my team, that we make this shit possible. But it's coming out. Volume 3 is coming out. Volume 3 is coming out. It's coming out.
Now do some promotion right quick?
Yeah.
Before I go?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need everybody to follow me at Reporter818 on Twitter. You also can click on my YouTube channel. It's Mitchell Catling. Catling is Catling. I got a lot of great comedy content on there and some educational content on there. And I dropped some videos how to do stuff, like apply for grad school and stuff. It's that.
That's important. That's very important.
And be on the lookout for 10 episodes at the top of next year of this series called Broken Hearted Mitch Catling.
Hey.
So boom, that's all I'm gonna do.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, that's awesome. I know. To me, hey, Mitchell Catling, hey, nigga, you're the groundbreaker. You're the person that actually puts me on different shit. You do shit before everybody else does it.
Stop it.
You are.
Stop it. Hey, I want everybody listening to know I'm like waving my hand to me like, give me more. But I'm saying stop it. Stop it. I'm talking about like real talk though. A lot of people don't know like it wouldn't be a Smoking Fly Volume 1. It wouldn't be a Smoking Fly Volume 2. It wouldn't be a Smoking Fly Volume 3 without Mitchell Catling actually planting the seed in Crucial Williams' head a long time ago, before any of you little kiddies, mamas was popping pills with me and Killer D and having sex and unprotected sex and having babies. And hey, real talk. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? This is where this came from. Hey, you're gonna do it anyway. You wanna know why? Because you alright. You alright, my man.
Hey,
you alright.
Hey, and the part about it is I want Mitchell Catling, and I want to get this commitment. I want to make the dates. We want to get the dates. I want to know when you're free, so we can actually have you live. Because I want to have a real reporter.
I actually had a glass of wine, so I really don't do business while I'm drinking. But you can hit my assistant up Monday morning and just leave a message, and we'll see how my schedule looks.
hey, we're gonna have to make that happen because the game room is official. We've been talking to the legendary Mr. Catling Grow Man for about 40 minutes.
Hey, you know what? It's been a pleasure. I'm a big fan of the show. I listened to the other episodes, and it was like really good. You didn't even go to school for this stuff, and it's really good. So I just want to say it's been a pleasure being on the game room and to play in the game room. Yeah. And keep up good work, and peace out and much success. Make sure you leave that message with my assistant.
Hey, we're reaching out to you, man, because, hey, we are always trying to get the best of the best, man. We're trying to get the real for the real, man. We want real opinions on the game room. We want to break, you know what I'm saying? Hey, actually, everybody needs to be open. Minds need to be open up to every different aspect. You don't want to be trapped in a certain, you know, suspect or aspect of generation politics or anything else. You know, get the whole full story. You know, reason why people do what they do and the reason why people make moves that they move, and the reason why they think like they think. You know, we open platform, game room. You know, I love everybody that's a contributor to the game room, and we just want to build everything and everything that you know anyone else that's affiliated with us. I want it to be successful. So, you know, with that said, this is episode 3.
The
With,
game room.
with the greatest reporter on the West Coast and soon to be in the world, Mitchell Cannon, 818.